it's time to get dough, I take off. Before the feds get the dough, I take off.
Wack 100 finally breaks his silence about the T Grizzley paperwork, as well as he speaks on Dogface. Now, y'all know I've been on every single video, every single statement, at any given opportunity to actually talk about this paperwork and where it's at and why we haven't seen it. And I feel like the only responsible thing to do is hold people accountable. When people say they have something on somebody, when people make certain accusations against other people, it's on us, the people who like cover this stuff, the content creators who cover this type of content, to hold those responsible who claim that people are certain things or have done certain things, for them to produce the proof that said person is guilty of what the individual is trying to accuse them of or saying that they've done in the past. Because see, we just can't throw stuff out there about people like that without showing proof, without showing paperwork, you know, because that's the name of this game, paperwork, that people is playing. Now, I'm not here to necessarily expose paperwork, but what I am here to do is, if somebody has paperwork, I ask the questions for people to release the paperwork. Put it out there. Oh, so-and-so is a rat? Well, let me see. Now I want to know because you brought it to my attention. Other than that, I would have never cared. But with that being said, Wack 100 breaks his silence and talks about the T Grizzley paperwork.
That's going on, my nigga.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. Answer Dogface.
Answer.
Yeah, answer Dogface.
No. You dealing with a nigga.
Nah, don't do that,
I'm gonna tell you why, right?
Go answer Dogface.
I don't know if you've been keeping up.
Go post that paperwork, man.
The paperwork definitely gonna come out.
Man, you dragged your foot on this one, man.
You gotta remember, Dogface wants to be a blogger in the algorithm. They'll put up a thing, it's been 5 days, and the shit got 88 views. Like, so it lets you, he needs me to respond like that. I'm never gonna empower my op, but I will embarrass him.
Nah,
sit here.
He's speaking for T Grizzley though. He's speaking for T Grizzley. You gotta get at
that
T
ain't
for
gonna
that.
work. I'm gonna tell you why.
You gotta get at T for that.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know why. T Grizzley is a mental midget to me. Now, if T Grizzley say something, I'll do it with T Grizzley because that's beneficial to me. But you think I'm gonna build a minion? You Wack you dealing with.
Now let me get this straight, Wack. You saying that because Dogface is the one that's talking and not T Grizzley, you ain't gonna respond to him because in your words that Dogface is a nobody. But if T Grizzley responds or T Grizzley says something, then it's worth you actually engaging with him, I guess because of who T Grizzley is. Basically trying to little boy or son Dogface and saying he's nobody, right? But when Pee Wee Roscoe, Young Thug's homeboy, got on DJ Academics and y'all went back and forth at a time when you was lightweight, not engaging or directly calling Thug a rat, once you and Pee Wee Roscoe got into it, then your words was, oh, nah, he representing Thug, so now I'm about to get real disrespectful. Now I'm about to go in, but let me play your own words in that situation.
I already know I've been giving Thug grace, but since you want to play, now it's on. Now you with me. Now it's on.
No, I don't think he represents Thug, though.
Nah, all that. Nigga,
No,
I've been
hold on.
giving
Calm
grace.
down, Wack. Calm down.
I'm gonna fuck over a nigga now.
But for whatever reason, Wack doesn't want to give Dogface a response. And it's not because... But for whatever reason, Wack doesn't want to give Dogface a response. Although, like I said, he said that he's speaking for T Grizzley. T Grizzley said that he's speaking for, that's who's speaking for him. Academics has also said that Dogface is the one that's speaking. But I believe the real reason why Wack doesn't want to engage with Dogface because of his agenda or whatever his issues is with Dogface, regardless if he doesn't want to give Dogface the clout or whatever. But it's definitely not because T Grizzley hasn't responded, because as we see, he responded to Young Thug by way of Pee Wee Roscoe.
Now, bro, listen, they already told when they put the FaceTime audio out, bro. Listen, if I hit you, right, and we
But look, the
FaceTime
FaceTime audio is between street niggas, so it's not like how the.
No, you missing the point. If I hit you and you on FaceTime audio telling me that did the crime, and I'm recording this shit, and I take that FaceTime audio and put it out on an unsolved crime, I'm a rat. I'm a rat.
Okay, I see your point of view. Okay.
You already done told right there. You FaceTime audio this. He's a bitch ass for even telling you what he telling you. But you know the shit he telling you is an open case and he giving real names.
So let me get this straight. So Wack 100 brings up the FaceTime call that was released, and I'm guessing this was released by some of T Grizzly's people or something like that. I can't necessarily remember who exactly released it, but it came from T Grizzly's camp. Nevertheless, so T Grizzly is a rat because somebody from his camp released the FaceTime audio, possibly T Grizzly, who knows? But he finally admits that the other individual on the other line, which was the dude, baby shooter, is also a bitch ass nigga for being online saying that these individuals did this. And like I said, he pointed out different neighborhoods they was from and all kind of shit, right? Wack is saying he's a BAN, right? But this is the same BAN that nobody believes is really going to come through with this paperwork. This is the same BAN who produced the first initial paperwork that everybody said was fake.
That's not what I said to you, though, bro. I
not gonna
asked you, is T Grizzly gonna pay for sending Dogface at
But
the
see,
exposure?
here goes the thing. I mean, pay how? We gonna
Oh, you know you're gonna expose him. You're gonna expose him for
we
being a
gonna
rat.
expose the work. I mean, and like I told him, T Grizzly called my phone a month ago. I said, hey, look, Wack, look, bro, you told on this in jail. I know that. That's it. If he'd have told on you and you would have said it, I'd have did the same shit. I don't give a one way or another. But you, like I told him, you right there. You in the community we call the projects. You in a gated community that we all got houses in. Whole houses, gambling houses. You ain't safe. You just out of town. I said, bro, here, I said it to him. That's where you at, right? Bro, we got 3 houses behind that gate. One house is just streaming. It's a streaming house, nigga. It's like a motherfucker. I said, bro, you right there. You are on the same freeway as my projects, 5 miles down the road. We ain't paying you no mind. We already know you'll tell the police. We ain't tripping you like that. It ain't that type of thing. This nigga in jail, we know that he sent the shit, that's it. Now he got spanked by his attorney. He's like, look, bro, T Grizzly is a witness. You doing this is tampering with a witness. Tell your people to stop until this shit is over with. This is why we hit the brakes. It ain't been on Academics Live, Flacco Live, y'all heard them talking who sent the work. But he like, Wack, the attorney tripping. He's saying it's considered to be a victim. He ain't even got to say nothing. The DA can take what's going on and say I'm tampering with a witness.
Now, if the paperwork never comes out, let's just pin this. If that paperwork never shows the light of day, because at this point, I think we are over like 30 days. And I can remember at one time, it was like dude was supposed to be getting sentenced or his case was going to be over in like a week or two. And there's like, nephew might be coming home. Now nephew is still locked up. We haven't heard from nephew in weeks now. I think I started covering this, like I said, almost a month ago. Still no paperwork, nowhere. So now this soundbite right here, this clip, we're going to clip this and we're going to replay this again if the paperwork never comes out. That allegedly the lawyer told him to fall back, tampering with a witness, blah, 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 whatever, and tell your people to chill. And this is why Wack 100 and everybody else fell back from this alleged situation where T Grizzly has supposed to have gave information to the police. Now, on the flip side of that, T Grizzly and Dogface and all of those people are very confident that T Grizzly never cooperated with the police, never gave the police any type of information, and T Grizzly, I guess I would say, is not a witness or anywhere listed as a victim in this particular situation beyond making a police report that his house was broken into. But Wack insists to allow or try to make us believe that the only reason why the paperwork hasn't come out is because the lawyer said, hold on, wait until this is over with because they can get you for tampering with a witness. Although there's supposed to have been a statute of limitation. This happened 3 years ago. And they're claiming that even though it was a statute of limitation, there's a 1 year extension after the 3 years is over. Whatever, man. Is the paperwork ever going to come out?
So let's chill out. Once this shit over with, then we get back on it. What you want me to do? Keep going?
All right, man. We gonna
Can't do.
wait for you to put that work out
He
there,
come
man.
out. I mean, shit. He know what he, like I told him. Act, tell her to send you the police report that he sent the insurance company. We all got insurance. We all know how that go. If you file claim, you got to send in a report, right? Tell her to send us the report he filed with the insurance company for the $1 million that was missing. Act said he ignored that. I bet he did. Because at that point, you can't hit my man with nothing. This is what you put up. You want to clear your name, put it up.
That's on the fully.
But I ain't gonna never allow nobody help create this game. That ain't gonna work for me, bro.
Put that in.
Not gonna work. Charleston White came on this app. He told me when he seen me, he said, boy, you a Spartan. I hit Clubhouse, you ignored everything I did, not paying me attention. All I needed you to do was to respond. I know how this game worked.
Mm-hmm.
Although we got a response, although he allegedly broke his silence, as the title of the video that we reacting to says, he broke his silence to say the same damn thing he been saying this entire time. And guess what? We still don't have the paperwork, although he's saying that the paperwork is coming soon. And we'll be waiting for that. And again, like I said, if he comes out with the paperwork and T Grizzley, in fact, has cooperated with them people, I'ma definitely be on T Grizzley's ass, right? Dogface, you know what I mean? He didn't use the content before. I don't have no problem with it. Gave me shout outs or whatnot. I ain't got no issue. But if it comes out that there's some paperwork, then I want to have a conversation, a one-on-one with Dogface as well. But right now, in this like space that we in right now, there's no signs that we gonna be getting no paperwork no time soon. But get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all already know what it is. Ruler Gang.